What's up, everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Hades. Don't mind me as I just look around our little courtyard here.
You're not to speak of that accursed Mount Olympus in this household, do you hear me? Nor shall you invoke the names of its inhabitants.
Alrighty then.
At last I know the gods more than by name.
It's true.
You're getting somewhere, man. I understand you made it up to Asphodel before. Now that is progress. Keep it up. You keep on going, yeah?
It's true. We've made it even further than that. Alright, Dionysus, what do you have for us? So, attack inflicts poison. Stack up to 5 times. I'm guessing that's the part that varies based on the rarity we have here. Otherwise, I mean, I've passed on Dionysus's aid many times in the past. I think I still stand by that.
Cheers to that.
I don't love any of those options, but I can live with it. Oh, remind me what trinket we have? Okay, we do have the Chaos Egg. So we ought to be aggressive on Chaos deals early. See you there.
The underworld's power.
Okay, what do we have? More Dionysus? And just that, apparently. Okay. All in on having him be our primary helper. Lots of poison, it would seem. I see you. Trying to sneak up on us from over there. I don't remember if we've gifted Dionysus a nectar yet or not. Let's give it a shot.
A toast in your honor, Lord Dionysus, mate. Have I mentioned how pleased I am to have made your acquaintance?
What is that for me? Really? I mean, cheers, man. That is awful generous of you. I'm much obliged.
Okay, looks like we have. But so be it.
In the name of Hades.
Alright, what do you have for us? Cast loves a projectile that bursts into a festive fog. Again with the festive fog. Bad influence. Deal more damage while 3 foes are poison afflicted. Huh. That's an unusual kind of buff to have. 3 separate foes. Sounds like it doesn't count if you have 3 poisons on a single enemy. We're using the spear, right? Not the sword? I think we are. Which makes, so that we have a little more area to our attack. Makes it a little easier to hit multiple enemies at once. Might make it a little more feasible to pull this off. Otherwise, poison-afflicted foes contaminate other nearby foes every 4 seconds. Ooh, I like that a lot, though.
Let's liven things up.
That sounds great. The ability to attack one enemy, but spread that damage around. I like that a lot, man. I dashed straight into that. That is my mistake. I dashed straight into that, too. Oh, man. Okay. I am, hitting walls, running straight into attacks. Not our best route. We do have a Chaos Room, and remember, we don't take damage when going in there. So it's not as risky as it normally would be. What are we skipping out on, though? Coin Room, Life Room. I think we have to take it. See what we can get out of it. Hopefully, it'll be nice. It has a lot of potential.
The drunkard Dionysus offered you his services, I see. He can be rather unpredictable, and therefore offers me a source of some amusement.
Him and Chaos, I suppose I could see that. Okay, for the next 4 encounters, each time you cast, you take damage, but afterward, your special deals more damage. The next 3 encounters, you face more foes, but your dash attack deals a lot more damage. Or chambers have hidden previews, but our boons do get better In the past, I think we've seen this in and around 13%. For the normal version, here it's rare and it's up to 22. Might be good enough for us to consider this one. I mean, we don't use our special enough for me to think this is terribly worthwhile. Dash attack we use on occasion, but oftentimes it's more so by mistake rather than deliberate. So, I feel like as much as I dislike having our rewards hidden, let's give it a shot. And I don't know, this way. Take your pick. Let the chaos ensue. Not bad. Don't think we took damage there. You have this.
Let's see.
We have 159 coins. Don't really need that. For that. For that. Okay. We'll save up for a full-blown shop. And next we encounter one. And for all we know, this might be it. It is not.
This place.
Definitely is not. So it is nice being able to stack up some poisons on these guys. For example, situations like that, in which we can attack them, and then do a bit of a hit and run. So that they launch their projectile
Had enough.
when we are well away. What's Aphrodite have for us?
Told me that the shade of the great hero called Achilles now resides within your father's residence, dearest.
This is true.
I always wished to meet with him someday.
You now. Your dash deals more damage where you started, inflicting weak. Do you like the ability to have weak from our dash? You take damage nearby foes and inflict weak. I mean, this one, if we're not playing well, this is probably more powerful. If we are playing well, this is more powerful. Let's bet on ourselves here.
I'm grateful for this.
Let's assume that we will not be taking damage right and left. Hopefully. And this, I believe, will be the last room in which we'll have the hidden rewards for chaos. More enemies? Okay, got rid of the others. Just you now. You are gone.
Right there.
No, great. Okay, not bad.
Power of the gods.
And what would we like to upgrade? This would be more poison damage. Foes can make other nearby foes for every 4 seconds. Huh? Oh, poison damage. I was gonna say, if we increase it from 4 seconds to 6 seconds, that's worse. I was all confused. I was like, what? We're upgrading it. Why are we making it worse than it was before? It's the damage we're increasing, not the amount of time it takes in between poisons. Let's try it. It's unique relative to the other things that we have. Maybe still not the most powerful.
Do not so
Try
much
this.
as think about it.
You lad, huh? Next.
Might have got hit by something there. There are a lot of enemies here. Come on. There we go. Not our quickest by any means,
Collect.
but it's a lot of gems still.
Mine now.
Almost up to the 200 that we really want to try to get to. I mean, still a
My
ways
belief
away.
in Master Chaos has evolved.
My subjects
We
wish to have a word.
successfully completed the chaos encounter, but now we have this survival room. Oh, I could have sworn I got those off in time. Block, that is. Oh, I walked straight into that one. Okay, now we're getting sloppy. Yep. Confirmed. Not our best at the moment. And I walked into that one. Alright, I'm just gonna run away until this one is over. Maybe. Sort of. There we go.
Again, you make a mockery.
Not great. Very much not great. I was gonna say, did we not get anything out of that? We did at least get a key. Something. But we have taken a lot more damage than I would like to have taken at this stage. So this is looking rather attractive. Let's see what the other options are. Yeah, it's not like we have a shop in the immediate future to save up for. A full shop, that is. I think we take this. As for whether we try to get an Infernal Trove, I mean, not after, well, you know, the Infernal Troves, I think, are safer than the encounters that we just had. So maybe that is still okay. Let's give it a shot. And I think I'm going to go with keys, because keys are the thing that are restricting our upgrades at the moment, not so much darkness. Gotta be more, right?
Who dies next?
Thought I saw someone over there. Maybe not. None of that. None of that. Still one more, I think? Several more. There is the trove.
Should be useful.
As requested, but of what sort? More gems? Ooh. Okay, so... I like that room. I also like this room. Let's give this a shot, but I'd like to have more life.
You shall pay for that.
Let's see what we have. Oh, got hit by some silly damage there. It is mostly you causing us issues. There we go. We did get hit once.
Damnable fools.
It's no use.
But not terrible.
Earning my
Again,
keep.
getting us closer to that gem total we're looking for. Now the question is, this is likely to be the most dangerous because we will have to pick one of the gods, goddesses, and then the other one will be fighting against us. But it does mean 2 boons, whereas this hammer gives us a weapon upgrade, which is also generally one of the most valuable things we can get. I think we go this route. It's a risk. May not be able to, well, survive that damage from more difficult encounter. I think we prioritize Aphrodite, though, because she has some life and or more defensive-oriented things. Well, Dionysus does too.
In the name of Hades.
Let's go with Aphrodite. Weak inflicted foes are also more susceptible to damage, and weak effects have longer duration. I like both of those. Could make a strong case for either one. Go with this. Dionysus is not going to be happy.
We all make mistakes from time to time, man, and you ought to know. You made one there just now.
Sorry, Dionysus.
Ooh, and I walked straight into that. You have a large area on that attack, and it deals a lot of damage. There we go. Not so bad.
Now that was quite a sight. I gotta hand it to you, man, and you deserve this. Here.
Alright, was it worthwhile? Let's see. Get the Festive Bog. Nah. Poison effects also make foes move slower. See, this was also attacks. That would be amazing. But unfortunately, it isn't. Deal more damage while at least foes are poison inflicted. Well, this was the one that we were talking about trying to get before, and I think in combination with the other ability that we took instead of this a few moments ago, this could be very good. Let's see. What else? Note. Get an upgrade room, or we can get coins. Have a fair amount of coins already. I think we take the upgrade room.
More brimstones.
A lot more at that. A whole lot more. Where that came from? Yup. Man, they just did not stop coming, apparently. Some of these guys, help them out. We did get hit by one at the very end there.
Gods grant me strength.
Let's see. What would we like to have instead? Bonus damage, more than 3 foes are affected by poison. You like that? Or more damage per poison when we're spreading that poison contamination. Let's go with the general bonus damage, I think.
Thank you, gods.
And can go shop, we can go life. I mean, we probably want to pick up some life either way. I'm not sure. We're not guaranteed to get it here. Although there's almost the chance of being able to afford multiple things here. So I think we take this gamble.
Look at all this.
Oh, okay. Not really what I was looking for here. Do have coins.
Fine.
That is helpful. That does mean we could go Daedalus Hammer and Darkness. But I really would have liked... I mean, I think we need this, sadly. We got no life upgrades at all, so kind of need to be going in to this upcoming boss fight, and that is the boss fight, with full life. So...
Just what I need.
Don't like it. I don't like it, but I think we needed to do that.
I bet it's Meg again.
And that means it isn't. No, it is.
No.
It's been a while, Zagreus. You must have made it pretty far last time. Let's see. Out of reaches of Asphodel.
Is that where we made it? Did we die to the Hydra last time? I honestly don't remember.
Outer reaches of Asphodel. And I have to say, Meg, you are positively a sight compared with that blasted bone hydra stewing away up there.
How very flattering. To have compared me to the remains of some mindless, outsized lizard. Come, maybe I'll kill you just as easily as your new Hydra friend.
Well, thought it was a compliment.
Come closer, Zagreus.
Okay, impervious. But we don't have a call. Which, really? We got hit by that guy? This is often something that we like to have against bosses. Oh, impervious again. See if that poison can start to stack up on her. I got hit by that. That was silly. It's impervious. Bad place to stand. There we go. I think the poison helped. A little sloppy at times there, but
Got you.
I think it has a lot of potential to take down the big enemies,
Good.
those bosses, such as Meg.
You're going nowhere, boy.
Well, Father, I'm trespassing through your secret hall and going up.
Yeah, going somewhere it would seem. Okay, so this is good, because remember, we have no damage from Chaos Gates, and you could make the case that it's worthwhile swapping into a different keepsake now, but let's continue pushing forward with Chaos's egg, and I'm still probably not liking it as much as Nyx's shawl, but that's a hard standard to reach. That's at a high bar. Part of the reason why I liked picking up that guaranteed Chaos Gate is because normally
Protect me.
it'd be hard to press to get anything of value in this room. So, why not?
The heart of
Get something from the heart of the underworld.
In the name of Hades.
Alright, what do we have? Next 3 encounters, you cannot collect your pass, but boons have greater chance to be rare. I like that a lot. We already have one that is helping the rarity of our boons, so if we stack another on top of that, I think the previous one was 22%, so throw this on top, and we're looking at 45. That's starting to look pretty good, man. Otherwise, more foes, dash attack deals more damage. No, I think we take this, and let's see how much of an effect stacking up 2 of those might have. 2 things that increase our rarity. What do we have? Sensing foods? Maybe? Oh no, these guys that we saw recently for the first time. They do seem powerful.
Welcome.
Don't do that. Whatever you're about to do, don't do it. That?
Another key.
God, I heard something. Yep, I sure did. Darkness. I mean, it's not our top priority right now. In fact, I am going to make an executive decision here that with only, I mean, we do have full life, but with only our starting amount of life, that I think it is best we opt not to go that route. I wonder now. So we do have enough to purchase a boon from that room, but I think, let's see if we can continue to stack Dionysus buffs.
Let's get out of here.
See how much of a synergy we can get with those boons, because we've done that thus far. I think it's a pretty good effect. Ow. That was just sloppy on my part, though. Four? Four. Alright, got a few down. Saw that attack coming. Whoa! I walked straight into those when I meant to attack them. Still kind of an okay room. Whoa! A duo! Second time we've seen one of these. Your poison effects can stack more times against weak foes. We do have a way of generating weak. And a pretty good one at that, I would say, so I'm all for it.
Another.
If that is a fantastic pickup in that case. I don't know how often we're going to find those duos, but I assume they're going to be very rare. And, I mean, we try to continue that more. Otherwise, we could go with Athena, and I am a fan of Athena, but let's keep the theme going here. It's paid off thus far, seemingly.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, it's one of these spots again. We've seen this once before. Kind of a gauntlet of sorts. Oh, I walked straight into that one. Throw that at me. I walked straight into that too. And I just stood around and took that one for the face. Alright, let's let that blow up on you. Almost got hit by that. Oh, and I let those hit me. Your attack, and I just dashed straight into that. There we go. Certainly not our best performance. Not with 27 life, it wasn't. Okay, so our Chaos Boon has kicked in, so that means even higher chance for rare boons, and this might be the one occasion on which I would strongly consider taking Dionysus's aid, because it does give us the ability to get even more poison, and we don't have an aid yet. However, with our very low life at the moment, I'm worried. This gives us immediate life, and this gives us some defenses. So I'm conflicted. Long term, this is far and away the best option, of course. But I'm just not sure we're going to live long enough to be able to benefit from it. So, yeah, I think we try to live to see another day. So let's go this route.
To my health.
Wish I didn't have to, but I think we do.
Can't give up yet.
So we can't give up just yet. Big enemies?
More slam dances.
These guys. There's gonna be more where these guys came from, I'm sure. More still? Yes. Ooh, you're a big one. Saw that. Gonna say you might have been the last one. Oh, I almost walked into that. But I don't think you are. Oh. Nor did I see that. Oh, I let that hit me. That was silly. There we go.
My spear grows stronger.
Special bounces. Mostly special, but I think I will take that spin.
Done.
I'm a big fan of the spin. Now, if we had access to a mini shop here to, say, purchase a quick life upgrade or two, that would be amazing. However, we do not. So, yikes. Remember, with the boon that we picked up from Dionysus, this does give us life now. So this is some guaranteed life. Ooh, man. A lot of these guys, though. They are very tricky when they are coming at you in numbers. Don't get stuck in there. Yeah, I think this is quite possibly the most I've ever seen of them simultaneously. Okay, I think we are through with those guys now. It's just a matter of getting you. We did get some life. We are, in fact, living to see another day. However, I'd like to do a little more than just that. Now, so, shop, we could potentially buy a couple of things. Whereas, life room, I mean, would be very helpful, but it's a little bit more of a long-term option because that would increase our maximum life, whereas this, I think, would do a little more to improve our short-term life. Potentially, at least. Let's see what we get. And is this going to be the boss? It is. Okay, well, actually, we get both. So we have to pay for it, whereas in the other room, we wouldn't have had to. Would have, of course, had to have gone through
That's better.
rows of enemies. But I think this is about as much as we could have hoped for. And then, with our remaining coins, we'll take the darkness. Just in case we struggle to make it past the Hydra. Let's see how our poison synergies stack up against this guy.
Lava and no one gets hurt.
Can stack a lot of poisons on him, potentially. Especially if we can hit him with weak. So that was good. Okay, they're gonna hit us if we hang out over there, so let's not do that. Okay, got you. expecting you, yeah, to do something like that right about now. Oh, it's still seeking me out long after I expected it to. Okay, now you're gonna attack. Ow. Get out of the way of that, and that. Try to finish you off. Poison will, even if our primary attack won't. I think the same goes for that. Oop, not there. Likewise. Careful. Okay, now let's get out of there. Let the poison potentially finish it off, or not. Oh, I walked in the fire. Silly of me. Ooh, and I went straight into that. Expecting that. Yup. Okay, you're impervious now. You're gonna bring out some friends. Question is, where exactly? Or maybe not immediately. There we go. Oh, wave time. Oh, got some life over there? Not sure how. Okay, one down. You are in the middle of attacking me, so probably should have picked a different one. And I dashed straight into that. Okay, I'm hopeful that that poison will finish you off. That certainly will. Hoping that will finish you off as well. I think it did. Oop, bad place to stand. That will finish you off. You're a long ways from dead. Alright, so you're next. Except, maybe not immediately. That should do the trick, though. Ooh, not what I wanted you to do there. You're down. Means we should be back to you. However, you are gonna do something like that. I know that's coming. Alright, don't lose your composure here. There we go. Poison worked. I don't know how much we should credit that with our victory there against the Hydra, but
Something for the mirror.
still, in all, strong enough performance. Made it into Elysium.
Off to taint Elysium again?
I mean, put it that way. So, I think we very much need this.
A coin goes in, that comes out.
And I also think we may need to swap out the item we're using. We are close to leveling this up, but I think we've already benefited in all the ways that we can realistically expect to benefit from Chaos in this run. We got the ability to get some really nice rare boons and benefited from some, hopefully, worthwhile synergies. I think at this point, we need to go back to the fundamentals for Elysium
Should help.
and make sure we can get enough life to, well,
Onward.
stay alive. The enemies here are tough. And bosses, well,
Nice and
we've only
cool.
had one opportunity to take them on.
I
and
just need to storm my way through that
did fairly well, but more life would certainly help.
Splitters.
Ooh, that was not a good way to start. More coming. Might be the last one. It isn't. Yikes. A lot more stuff where that came from. Little mini chariots. Ow. Lay you down. There we go. Much needed. Already not in the best place from a life perspective. What are our options? Ooh, move this. Potential to help us out. Yeah. And I mean, if we still had the chaos item, then we might have considered going this route, but I mean, we still would have had a debuff, even if we weren't taking damage. So even that would have been tough. I think we try to continue to play into this. The Dionysus Aphrodite combo. The extent that we can. And how better to do that than by running straight into an attack immediately.
Like that.
See, there's Trove over there, but I don't know about that just yet. Don't think that is close enough to hit us. Uh-oh. More where they came from. Getting so many of these enemies. Comparatively, not much of the other ones. Or, those guys. Ones that we'd seen in the past. There we go. Watch out for those.
Olympus, I sent this message.
What do we get? Oh, whoa! Lots of cool options here. So we don't have an aid yet, which means this could be very, very helpful for us. Your call fires a seeking projectile that inflicts charm, which is what turns one enemy against other enemies, in addition to having a lot of damage. But this, your weak effects also have 15% chance to charm foes. And our weak effect right now is coming from our dash, if I remember correctly. I think we have to take that.
Thank you, goddess.
The ability to potentially rack up even more charm. This is, I mean, if we perform well, this would be very helpful for us. Let's see what our options here are. I mean, not much in the way of coins, so potentially could afford a short-term health upgrade. I mean, not a maximum health upgrade, so let's give it a shot. I think if we can't do this, then that is an indication that we are not going to be so successful with other things anyway. I forgot about those projectiles, though. Okay, did at least permanently get rid of one of these guys. Another one? Okay.
I expected more from the Exalted.
That was definitely worthwhile. We gained a lot of life out of that. And does that change much for this? What is... Huh? It's like he left his bow. And they left their swords? What? Never noticed that before. Huh, I wonder if they'd always done that. And I just ignored it. Alright, so we can't really get much from the shop. So I'm gonna take the coin route.
Bright swords. Dust.
No. Oh, that one did apparently successfully get rearmed. Oh, Come on, I was busy with those other guys. Give me a second here. The last of them? Sadly, no. Ow. Okay, he is charmed. We ought to dash more. Try to take advantage of that. Not sure what that was, but it hurt. Ow. There we go. We did take a lot of damage there.
Charon's going to want all this.
Did get a lot of coins, though. We have any ways in which to spend said coins? I'm not seeing that. At least not immediately. Artemis? Ares. I mean, we don't have either one of those gods on our side at the moment. Let's go with Ares. I don't have a good reason why. What is this?
Soul-sucking butterflies.
Indeed. I think we ought to be concerned. You are a speedster. Those butterflies hurt. These guys are spawning as little eggs. We need to be quick. We want to stop them from actually turning into enemies. Oh, don't do that. Oh, I saw that coming. But who is that attacking us from far? Don't do that. Don't do that either. Oh, I missed it. Man, this room is crazy. Wow. That room is so difficult. Once again, I'm gonna frame you there on the deck. Not sure what the deal is there.
Showed that stupid Hydra at least.
That we did, and we got what may have been one of, not our best, synergy thus far. Though all those poison-related things combining with the weak things, Aphrodite and Dionysus.
Down by an exalted great shield, huh? Did you try attacking while their guard was down, or did they just not let down their guard at any point? Oh.
Yeah, we probably ought to be a little more mindful of, for those enemies that have those shields, trying to attack them, as Hypnos is saying, only when they have their guard down. But also, same likely applies for a boss that we know lies not far beyond where we just were.
Yeah.
Look who's back. I understand that you created quite a stir within Elysium. An all-out brawl within Eternal Paradise.
Sorry.
You call that paradise? It's just a bunch of shades bored out of their former skulls, itching for a chance to feel alive again.
What would you know of it? The greatest mortals have their every need fulfilled within that place. Dread to hear what they shall say of all of this.
You'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, cause a little chaos, right? What's wrong with that?
You're getting somewhere with that codex, lad. I'm pleased to see it. My duties to the house have meant that lately, I can't travel quite as much as once I did.
I'll try to travel for the both of us, Achilles. I've seen so little other than these walls.
Yeah, so we are making a fair bit of progress there. And we don't quite have 200, which is the key that we want to get to before the major upgrade from Contractor. And I've resisted this on many prior occasions. I'm going to continue to do so because we are so close to being able to pull that one off. But yeah, no Meg, no Dusa. Might be able to pick up some gems here, but unfortunately we cannot. We can pay some gems to get a diamond, but don't really know how to spend said diamonds at the moment. Hello there, Dusa.
Oh, no, I just forgot something. I have to go.
See you later, I guess.
Let's just have a listen.
Socrates, just a fan. That's a cause of death hemlock? Like a tree? Alright, and we have 8 keys. What we really need is 12 to get to some of these big ones down here. So we're getting closer, but we're not quite there just yet. And I think that we only get those rest options when we buy the bedroom decorations from the contractor.
Okay.
That is my suspicion, based on some of the text that we saw on those upgrades.
Boy, oh, next time you make it to the big VIP area upstairs, you watch out for those weapon-wielding gents out there. The eyeball soul thing that pops out when you beat them, you gotta squash those too, or else they'll grab their gear and come right back.
Crush the souls of Elysium's exalted shades to stop them from regenerating over and over. I'll definitely do that next time I'm there.
Yeah, and that was something we were trying to do last time. However, I mean, they were spawning as those souls, not as the completed forms, which was unexpected.
Hello there, Dionysus.
So, all in all, I think that was still a pretty successful run. We made it a fair ways through Elysium, and as I was saying earlier, got the chance to explore what was potentially our best combination of boons that we've had thus far. So we'll see if we can do something like that in the future. Hope you enjoyed the video, or avoided it. Either one, I guess. But anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Don't avoid that one.